What's going on, everyone? It's Will Mitchell, the regional owner for Remax Belize. And today I want to tell you guys about my top 8 things you should know before you move down here to Belize. You guys already know Belize is my favorite place in the world. I love everything about it, but I want you to be prepared so you know what you're getting yourself into when you do come to Belize, because it's a new country. From where you're from, I'm guessing a lot of stuff will be different. Some stuff might be similar. A lot of the similarities, English speaking, so you can communicate with essentially everyone. But today I want to tell you guys what some of the things that you should be ready for and aware of before you get out here, so your expectations are on point with what it is. Starting at number 1, which is sometimes things can move a little bit slower. It's a Caribbean country, the mainland, the islands. Sometimes the reality is getting permits might be a little slower. Different processes could be a little slower. Maybe waiting in line at a grocery store might be a little slower. There's always ways that you can, expedite things and make things move a little quicker. But just to be prepared, have a level of patience when you come down to Belize. And it really is part of the culture too, adapting to the lifestyle, being out here, slowing things down, enjoying, appreciating the moment. I'm not a Zen Buddhist monk, but if I was, I might say, live in the present. Live in the present, guys. Belize helps you live in the present. So that's my number 1. My number 2 thing on my list is that not everything is cheaper. A lot of people come to different countries and they think, oh, I'm going on vacation, this is going to be cheaper. Food's going to be cheaper. This experience is going to be cheaper. Not everything is. Now, some things are. We talked about in our grocery video where we went to different stores. I gave you guys my list of where I shop. Also, I want to throw a quick addition into that. Farmhouse Marketplace, just north of the bridge here in Ambergris Key. Those guys are so good. That's my quick digression from this, but not everything is cheaper. So to give you a basic layout, a lot of produce, poultry, meats, stuff like that is domestically produced, because Belize is a net producer of food. The country produces more than it consumes, which is an amazing feature, but it's the imported goods where you do have more cost, especially when you're going to islands. Like, you got to ship those into the country, then you have to get them out to the islands. So for example, getting things like ice cream down here, we have to keep it frozen for the entire shipping process. I love me some Haagen-Dazs. It's cheaper to buy from someone who's producing ice cream domestically. So it's imported goods and stuff like that you're going to find is going to be a little more expensive. Going to a restaurant, depending on where you're going, which type of restaurant you're going to. If you're going to a fine dining experience like Giotto, you might find that it is pretty similar to what you're used to in the US or Canada or Europe. If you're going to try something more local, maybe you're going to Near East Tacos, you're going to find it's much more affordable. So it really depends how you navigate and what your lifestyle is. And in doing so, that will dictate what it is. But just a heads up, don't expect every single thing to be cheaper, because that's just not the reality. Number 3, on the island, the standard mode of transportation is a golf cart. There are a lot of people that have scooters, bikes, walking, jogging. Come get a nice morning jog in. But the standard mode of transportation is a golf cart. It's a very quaint thing that I appreciate about the island. You can get a car permit. I do have a car here as well as a golf cart, but it is a little trickier and they're kind of limiting the amount. My car is a Suzuki Jimny. I saw it when I was driving in Mexico. They don't have them in the US because of these safety protocols. I guess I'm living dangerous, guys, but they have them in Mexico. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect car for the island. So ended up getting one of those, but the standard mode is golf carts. And it's a quaint charm to the island that a lot of people will appreciate and love. But again, let's get you informed before you get to Belize. The next thing on my list, and this is a really important one, for the most part, I find the Belizean people to be some of the friendliest and most helpful people. So when you're coming down here, I've had, clients of mine who lost their cell phone somewhere on the beach and it was brought back to them. There might be some bad stories, but overall, like, if you're walking down the street, there's, a great culture where you can hitch a ride with somebody. And obviously you're on a golf cart, so it's a little different than hitching a ride in a car, but it's a big part of the culture here. So a lot of very helpful, super nice people. I think that's my number 4. Number 5, there is so much cultural diversity in Belize. This is something a lot of people don't know what to expect when they come down here, but people come from Belize from such a wide array of places. You have Mayan cultures, Garifuna, Creole. You've so many people coming from Mennonites coming from Germany to Canada and then going south through Mexico. It's like the biggest, multicultural country in the world. And for me, it's a huge asset. You get all these amazing different kinds of foods, different languages, and everyone has this kind of communal, thing, which is the country of Belize. And I love that. That's my number 5. Number 6 is that shipping goods to Belize is more difficult, but it's possible. So for me, I do still ship Amazon to Belize. It's a little trickier. I actually heard through the grapevine that there might be a new way where there's going to be some Amazon facility. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's false, but for now, what I do is I use Hide Shipping. We have another video we did on Hide Shipping, but basically I will go on my Amazon account. When you get an account with Hide Shipping, you'll get your account number. So when I ship to their facility, it says my name and then my account number, then my goods arrive there, then they'll send it out. So there's a few additional layers. You have to clear customs and go through the shipping company. Generally, the shipping fees are not a lot. The customs can be more depending on what type of thing you're bringing in. But I am bringing, a decent amount of stuff in on Amazon if it's harder to find. So it's absolutely possible, but it's a little harder to do. Maybe it's getting easier. I don't know. That's my number 6. Number 7 is that many places that you might not have visited before become a lot easier to visit. So when you're in Belize, I keep a car on the mainland. So when I go up to the mainland, gives me the ability to vacation all around the country. So going into Cayo, going south to Toledo, going to Stang Creek, seeing Placentia, going north to Corozal, really going all over the country. That car opens that up, but it also opens up the ability to drive up to Mexico. So usually what I'll do is I'll drive across the border in Corozal, you cross the border into Chetumal, then you can go up to Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Cancun. If you want to go to bigger department stores and maybe get some supplies, if you want to go for a vacation from the vacation life of living on the island, a vacation in a vacation, then you can go up to Mexico. There's direct flights of Tropic Air to Roatan in Honduras, which is another beautiful island. There's direct flights to Panama. So you can really access all over the region here, and it opens up whole new opportunities for vacationing because, it's great to be in Belize, but every once in a while you might want to go travel, and this opens up a lot of new doors. Number 8, guys, my final thing, there's so many opportunities to help out in the community down here. So if you are down, it's great to get involved. Go to Saga, help walk the dogs. We're right now sponsoring the San Pedro Pirates, the soccer team on the island. We try to do as much charitable donations as we can, helping out with the community, with the Lions Den Club, and really wherever you can down here. It's a great thing to become part of the community. Belize is a country with so much going for it, but becoming a contributing part of the community is super important and super amazing that you're able to come in and get involved and really make this place better. So that's my top 8 things you should know before moving to Belize, guys. I hope this list helped. If it did, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all of you guys. I love seeing you out here on the island. I love when you come over to the office. Let's make all of this stuff keep going, and I can't wait to meet you all out here in paradise. We'll see you in the next video. So thanks again for watching, guys. If you have any questions about today's video, don't forget, throw them in the comment section, like and subscribe. We really appreciate you following along with everything going on the YouTube channel. If you haven't already and you're looking to get more information on Belize real estate, check out our book, The Investor's Guide to Belize Real Estate. It's available on Amazon. In it, we detail all the different things you'd want to know before making a purchase. Don't forget to say goodbye to Chewy. And as always, guys, we can't wait to see you down here in paradise.